to another spooky episode of Camp Oddwood. Ooh, where the ninjas are hosts, and you know what? They're also ghosts.
Okay.
I don't know, I felt some racial connotation there.
I do look like a bit of a Vans ninja. With your hosts, Alex, Zach, and Henry. Right? What's even gonna go down for Halloween this year? No one's coming to my house.
Best believe you staying 6 feet.
You're not. I'm not even gonna let you put your hands into a big tub of candy. That's
You have to throw it at the kids.
Yeah.
Here you go, kid.
Sorry, I guess you're just gonna have to go to door and hope that your linen closet gives you candy.
And hopefully the people that are passing out candy, if they're passing out candy, don't cough on the wrappers.
The only people passing out candy are COVID-denying old people. And I don't want that to do anything for that Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Halloween's gonna be weird.
I don't know. People are making costumes.
Canceled.
It's like, why are you putting all that effort into something that's not going to happen?
But it's the same kind. I think it's probably the same sentiment where they're just like, oh, I need some semblance of normalcy.
That's true. Yeah.
Let me just pretend like I'm still going through the same motions. And then same way how, like, you know, some women will put on makeup just to watch Bob's Burgers in the house.
I can't speak from experience, but I'll take your word for it.
If it didn't sound specific enough.
That was very specific. That's what I'm taking your word for.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I mean, it seems from, I don't know if it's just the beauty community that the example person that I'm using is a part of.
They just feel like being pretty while they watch Bob's Burgers.
I guess. I don't know. Well, I think it's like a thing where people will try to maintain normalcy, or like, I don't know, they don't want to lose the skills. So like, hey, I gotta keep putting on makeup. I still gotta look pretty. What? Just because no one's gonna see me, I gotta prove that I really meant it when I said it's for myself. When I said it's for me, I really meant.
I really meant it.
Well, I mean, whatever form of discipline helps you not drive through a crowd of people.
Yeah. But then
honestly, every time I get behind the wheel, I have to fight that urge.
But you are out. You're working. So I think that's just a personal thing.
I just want to make the streets of Los Angeles run red with blood and twisted metal. I want it to splash up onto the sidewalks like when we get that heavy rain. You know, when it's like really heavy rain and it's like just jumping over the curb a bit.
Or a lot, depending on what curb it is.
That's Halloween Henry.
I just wish
Henry.
I
He's
had
sticking to
the
the
powers
theme.
of Dracula, you know, from Castlevania, and just make it rain blood for like, you know, once a year. But no, honestly, think about how good that would be for the crops.
The blood?
Yeah, blood.
We have the most iron-rich crops,
Right.
but if it can't get regular water...
I mean, it's like nutrients, right?
But
What about people with
the
HIV
nutrients, they're going to
and
be... What?
All the HIV.
Well, I mean, it depends on where he's getting
it's
the
not my blood.
Oh.
I don't have HIV. I'm just kidding. I hope.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
He's still going with it. He's still going.
Anyway.
This fool just sprinted in here.
What's up, Char Char? What do you think about running the streets of Los Angeles red?
Can you
She's into
imagine picking up a blood-soaked kitty cat?
One time when like
I'd be like, damn, cat,
I
where
let my
have you been?
cat into the like inside the house because he got out at night, and like I picked him up, and I was all like, "What the fuck?" And I looked at my hand, and it was like a bunch of blood.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was looking for wounds on him. He didn't have a scratch on him, but he had a bunch of blood on him.
Probably killed something.
Okay.
Yeah, or I don't know, like ran through a crime scene.
So he's just like, That's semen.
The detective.
Definitely semen.
Well, he did,
Detectives
or
are
he
like-
did like Babe, remember where Babe put his nose in the lamb that got bit by a coyote or a wolf or some shit, and then Babe's like, "No, are you okay?" And then he had the blood on his face, and then the farmer was like, "You killed my fucking sheep, piece of shit." Which is stupid.
You gotta be the stupidest farmer to be like, that pig killed my sheep.
A baby pig killed the sheep with his sharp ass nose for Rizzle.
Huh.
Come
I
on.
mean, to be fair, yeah, that's stupid. He's a baby pig. But if it was like grown babe and he got out, pigs actually turn feral after like 48 or 72 hours. Something kind of like crazy to where you can't domesticate them again.
Really?
Yeah. And like their tusks start growing in and everything.
yeah.
It's really strange.
If they made a sequel to Babe, it wouldn't be cute. Oh, well, I mean, like
Babe in the Big City.
Well, if they made
Or
if
Pig in
they
the Big
made
City?
one where he was
I think it was
older
Pig in
and
the Big
had
City.
and was a deadbeat dad, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be as cute. Because
He
he'd
was
be
like-
fat and ugly, and then he turned into bacon.
Yeah, and he's just like a private detective.
What?
Yeah, solves crimes, but
Solves farm-related crimes.
like, yeah. And
How the
like,
They did something like that on that farm show, the 3D farm show, by the same studio that did Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it kind of looked like not or fucking Wallace and Gromit, like Chicken Run almost, but it was
Yeah,
like 3D.
kind of. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. What was the name of that show? Like, I remember it was a man cow, but for some reason he had udders.
Well, because he's a cow.
Yeah, not even a bull, but it was a boy cow.
Yeah, so
yeah.
man,
Boy cows don't exist.
yeah. I think that was the joke that most children don't get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that was what was funny. Because, I mean, once you grow up and you're like, whoa, wait a second. We basically watched a TV show where there was a dude with titties.
Pretty much.
Exposed.
Well, I mean, we grew up with Fight Club.
Yeah.
Bob. His
Yeah.
name was Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. Meatloaf, R.I.P. Meatloaf.
Yeah.
I forgot that Meatloaf was in that fucking movie and he played Bob. Man with the titties.
Meatloaf. He was
But,
also in a
Actually,
Rocky
so
Horror Picture Show.
was it?
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, yeah,
He was in
yeah.
that too.
I did want to.
Address the elephant in the room. Zach's pregnant.
We would know. This fool would show day
With the
2.
dim sum baby.
Yeah, I gave birth to like 3 already, let me tell you.
Dim sum babies?
Oh,
Dim
yeah.
sum babies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, this dude's real comfortable with pooping at my house.
I'm comfortable pooping at anybody's house.
I don't think that's true. The Pope?
I would be more comfortable pooping in the Pope's house.
Oh, really?
Oh, 100%. He has
Yeah.
potpourri.
I ain't Catholic.
Whoa.
He has potpourri, get it? You
And I mean, it's like
got
right
it?
after
You get
he
it?
like fed me a bottle of wine and stretched me out anyway. I got to let it loose, right?
Yep.
I'm just joking. I wouldn't let the Pope do that to me for free.
So I've been
We're just pissed off a lot of Catholics.
so I've been
around.
getting into randomly, I don't know what happened. I just been watching a lot of Sister.
Yo, me and Elizabeth were watching Sister last week.
Oh, really?
Knew how much I missed you.
Yeah, I was watching a bunch of Sister, and I was looking up the cast because they actually recycle a lot of the male actors.
You know, Brittany Murphy was on
Yeah,
Sister.
she played the best friend.
Yeah. Well, was she supposed to be Jewish? She looked really Jewish.
No, she was in Clueless as well.
Well, yeah, you should. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, was I don't know. She looked...
No, I don't know. She
Because that was like one of the shows where they had like really diverse friends.
Yeah. I remember the Mean Girl crew, like 2 of them were Asian.
Yeah.
Out of 4. Holy shit. They were before the time.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what was up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one Asian friend.
It was set in Detroit. It was a good. It's a great show.
Sister?
Yeah, go home, Roger. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit
He's so cute.
has gangs of every race.
But I don't know. I gotta talk about gang violence, man.
Well, no, I'm just saying they have I mean,
It's a wholesome show, man.
It is wholesome.
I know, but I'm saying is that's also where Gran Torino took place, right? It was like close to Detroit, and that's where like they have like the Hmong gangs. It's like the Southeast Asian hill people.
Yeah, but that's gangs. I'm talking about Mean Girls.
I know some of those gangsters used to be mean girls. The
I don't know if that's exactly what they're going for. Maybe that's a Sister spinoff.
Sorry, I haven't seen Sister since like I was like 10.
Oh, you're missing out, man.
My sister was always
A sister?
well, in many forms, yes.
Both of your sisters are sisters.
No, they.
Yeah.
My
Black
sister used to.
Siblings.
I'm blanking right now. What's the fucking word I'm looking for?
Watch the show?
No, it was always that was like her celebrity doppelganger.
Oh yeah.
She was the celebrity doppelganger.
Oh wow.
To both of them because they're twins.
Yeah. Now that show. I don't know, it's a lot of fun. So I just randomly been watching it before going to bed. I'm already halfway through season 2. And there was I randomly started looking up the cast of the show, like to see, because they had a lot of the same guys recycling, and then there was a kid who was in a lot of these black sitcoms as like the cute high school crush.
Yeah.
And I remembered his face, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna look him up, see what he's up to now. He died when he was 26, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh fuck.
No wonder we haven't seen him around, because I would have imagined that he would have been.
How'd he die?
I don't know.
No wonder
He wasn't. He didn't grow famous enough for them to put that much information. It was just on IMDb. Was the only place I could find it.
Damn.
Because you know how like if when you search somebody and all their information doesn't come up on Google and you have to go into IMDb, they're like not as important.
You can get old enough to where they would have that information or big enough. Well, I'm sure you'd find it, but like,
Sure, it's archived somewhere.
yeah, you have to like look for what is it, the obituary section and like the year of the newspaper and shit.
And I wasn't that dedicated. Sorry.
Well, that's unfortunate news. Sorry.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to that guy.
Yeah, man.
But that brings me into something else I want to talk about.
Oh, God.
Because you know what really grinds my gears?
Yay.
I'm pissed!
Why are you pissed? Talk to him.
You want to know why?
Yeah, I want to know why. Who hurt you?
You just want to bottle that up just deep inside you.
Don't listen.
Slowly turn
to
it
him.
into a tumor.
Don't do that.
Just slowly but sure. But you know what? Pressure makes diamonds, homie.
So tumors are emotional diamonds.
No. You'll probably just have like a kidney stone.
I don't know if you know how medicine works.
I don't know if he knows
I don't think I know how
the human
diamonds
body works.
It was like a blood diamond. Is that where blood diamonds come from? You pee them out?
Are kidney stones?
Kidney stones are the real blood diamonds.
That's very good. Very good, Henry.
Ow.
What's grinding your gears, bro?
So
What's
yeah,
grinding your gears? Kidney stones? Oh, man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to get one after this.
Yeah,
Fuck.
me too. Shit.
no, you know what really grinds my gears is when you're playing fantasy football. And the guy that you picked first, maybe second, or even third in the lineup goes and gets fucking injured. Like, yo, do you realize that people are relying on you to win their league? And you're gonna just run around and like unsafely tweak your ankle, bro? Tough it the fuck up. Get some steel ankles. And why do so many athletes have bad ankles? all these basketball players getting their ankles broken. You can't handle a quick little crossover? Move your fucking eyes, bro. You don't see which way he's going? Read his shoulders. You're going to let him cross you over? You go boo, 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 oh! And then he snaps your fucking ankles and you can't fucking walk for 2 weeks? I'm sure you still pick up your daughter. Pick up the basketball. Learn to shoot threes so that if you can't cross somebody else over, you could still shoot from the line. Come on now. And then we're running around in fucking football, and then they hit you, and then you're a little concussed. Pick it the fuck up, bro. Shake it off and keep moving. You don't really need to see anything. You just gotta make sure that you don't see green, because that means you see somebody, and then just hit that person hard. Take the ball and run. It's a simple fucking game. Oh my goodness. You better get me points this week, and if you don't, I'm gonna be mad. It's a Sunday. I'm gonna smack you. Not really, because you're probably really strong. But the truth of the matter is, I hope you get better.
For your football league?
For my football league. So stay off the ankle, eat less salt, and sorry about the slapping you stuff. Not gonna do it. I don't know you. Don't know where you'll be. You don't know where I am. Thank goodness.
Which player got hurt?
All of my wide receivers in one league.
No.
All got injured this week.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This week?
3.
Damn.
All 3 of my wide receivers.
Was one of them Adam Thielen?
No, he's fine.
Oh, good.
No.
And I don't have him. So
That's where he went wrong.
But somebody else taking him. I didn't pass on him.
Someone took him?
I wasn't going to take him first round. He's good. But he's not first round.
So where are you at with your
He's
league?
good enough
then?
not to get hurt.
Where am I at?
With your league, yeah.
I have a bunch of fucking new
Thielen's
college kids catching balls on my team.
Thielens have strong ankles. Listen to that.
Ooh, okay, yeah, no, I heard that one.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Fucking
sounded like
hurts.
you were grinding up fucking
Peppercorn.
Yeah,
and shit.
peppercorn and spices.
Like
bro.
I was grinding some gears.
It was a motor and pestle.
Oh, yeah,
ankle.
that grinded my gear. That was horrible.
You know, I love like fantasy football too because it's just like Dungeons and Dragons, but requires zero imagination. Because they give you all the players' stats for you, and the players play, so you don't got to play, and you just follow the stats, and it's all a numbers game again.
That is great.
Yeah.
That's why the fantasy football thing. So basically, also this runs me. I guess it's not really a rant. It's like a happy rant, like a celebration. All these new things have basically created a convergence of 2 cultures that used to be head to head against each other, and basically it's opened up a space where there's heavy crossover. It's basically like the Stargate SG whatever
the Stargate.
the Stargate STD. It's like that one.
STD, SVU,
SVU
USC,
and
a little bit of US.
so basically there's all this crossover happening because of all these different things. So like fantasy football has created a crossover, like, oh, is it anything like, RPGs and any of these other games? So then the jocks are moving over to the nerd side, and then the Marvel movies are right down their alley. And then they're like, oh, well, I like it in the theaters. Like, what else am I going to watch? It's pretty freaking dope. I guess I'll just read it too. I guess I'll just be into it. I guess I'll wear it on a t-shirt. I guess I'm a nerd. I guess I'll like other nerd things.
Yes.
Oh, I guess fantasy football is not that different from D&D. I guess, and it also has fantasy in the name. I guess I'll just watch Game of Thrones because everybody watches it. I guess I'm into fantasy. I guess I'll read Tolkien. Oh, I guess I'm into Lord of the Rings. I guess I'm into everything you're into. I guess the only difference between us is I can catch a ball and you can't.
And
I guess I want
their
to just take off our
insecurities.
shirts and kiss.
Oh yeah, and your insecurities.
I just want to take off our shirts and kiss now.
Okay, those are other people.
No, that's some of those people. That's a lot of those people.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah.
No, anyway, but yeah, actual sports guys who kind of like try their best to hold off on shit like that. It's like, dude, it's so nerdy to be such a huge fan that you paint your face for something. People at Comic-Con do the same shit.
Yeah.
And I think
It's
video games...
athletic cosplay.
Yeah, totally.
You're cosplaying as a flag or
as the mascot.
Or
yeah.
whatever you want.
Like,
Yeah, or
video
the helmet.
games really bridge that gap, too, because the second you were able to create your own character and join your favorite team or whatever, you work your way up to something, your character builds stats. That's why people freak out so much on those, like, pranks that you see on Instagram and YouTube where it's like, oh, my girlfriend deleted the character, and the dude's just like, you deleted my 2K character? My NBA 2K character? What? No, you can't be serious. And it was like, and the stats on the character were, like, immaculate. Like, it's insanely hard to get those stats
Oh yeah.
for your character and your career. That's why they get so mad, because they put hundreds of hours into that. Sometimes.
Okay, that brings me to another thing. You know what fucking grinds my gears? YouTube couple pranks. Stupid as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
There was a handful of them that were working and they were doing well. Didn't like them either, but I'll let it go. There's maybe three to five of them that were doing really well. Now everybody's doing it, and then some of them are getting more and more mean-spirited, where it really isn't funny, and then other ones are just so stupid. It's just like a dumb thing, or there's such an inside joke that like why do I need to see this? Like, oh, my husband, he doesn't like it when I wear things with green accents to go out for some reason. It's just a weird thing about him. So I'm going to see what he says about this green accented shirt, okay? All right, just stay here. All right. Hey, babe, I'm going to head out to the store real quick. Okay. You see, do I look okay? Do I look good to go to the store? Yeah, sure. I don't really like that shirt though, but you're just going to the store, it's fine. Oh my god, I just wore it because I know that you don't like it, so but I'm not actually gonna wear it out. You got the camera's on. Oh, she got me, guys. Oh, she got me. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Dude, subscribe. I want to subscribe.
I can
Turn
subscribe.
on notification. Hit
Yeah,
that
what happened to
bell.
the classics where it was like the chick, like, oh, my boyfriend's reading on the front porch right now. I'm gonna pull a prank on him, and it shows her like dipping a tampon in like cocktail sauce and like fake blood, and she's like, "Hey, babe," and like smacks him across the face, and he's like, "It's some white dude." And he's like, "What the fuck, yo?" He starts smelling it. What the fuck? And he actually starts throwing up, and that's a hilarious prank.
Because that's just a good
watch.
fundamental prank. But now a lot, like, they're even doing ones where like it's like couples where they just live in the same. Because a lot of these kids now are renting big ass houses and stuff together. Like a lot of these YouTube and TikTok kids and Instagram kids.
So they could.
So they all live together so they can make content and stuff. So like there's another one where this girl basically, like obviously the guy has to be playing along because she like half of her pranks are this where she just pretends like she's coming on to him in some way. So like, oh, today I'm just gonna keep calling him daddy and see what he says. And then she's like, oh, or then later in the video he's like, yo, are you trying to tell me something? Like if you want to get down, we can get down. And then she's like, what do you mean? No, it's a prank. Oh, okay. Oh shit, she got me. Of course, I'm trying to get into that fat ass. You know what I mean? But you know,
she'll never let me.
you know, she playing with my emotions.
Oh god!
But some of them are getting even more mean spirited, where they're just like, "Oh, check it out. My boyfriend plays too much video games and he doesn't pay attention to me, so I'm gonna see what he does when I do this. Hey, babe, I'm kind of in the middle of a raid. No, like my Xbox. I got you. What did you get? It's really broken. Are you gonna buy me a new one? No. And then behind the scenes, it turns into an actual argument.
Yeah.
And then they'll come back like, so thanks for joining us. Please subscribe.
We might not have a video next week.
I'm glad my girlfriend's not that dumb, because that would be the fastest you would ever see me move in disarming somebody.
What the fuck? But do that shit.
What's wrong with you? Sorry.
You take bath salts or something? This is unacceptable behavior. I mean, but even
Very unacceptable.
But even so, like, you remember that case where
Casey
that girl,
Casey Anthony?
Casey Anthony? That
you
girl?
remember that case where that girl shot her baby daddy boyfriend in the chest with, I think it was a Desert Eagle. It was
And he was wearing a...
He just had a phone book. They wanted to see if the phone book could stop it. Yeah, she killed him.
Uh-huh. I remember that.
That's that kind of shit. Like, all these types of couple things are pretty nuts. And then even outside of the prank realm, now they have a lot of these like wholesome families showing how wholesome we are, like our life with our kids, or like, oh, check it out, how we're so Christian or whatever, like the Christian family values shit, right?
I don't get how the Ace family is as popular as they are.
They don't do anything. And then
They just literally document every single moment of their lives.
yeah, but I don't know who's watching it, like parents who have nothing else to do, or like, you know, millennials who wish that they had kids but don't want to actually have a baby. I don't know. But like, because it also seems like because they also do all this like clickbaity ass shit. They're like, oh, we don't know if she's gonna be okay, and then it's like a thumbnail of the kid like, "Ah!" And then you watch the video and it's like she bumped her fucking head.
Well, the clickbait is how people get
Yeah, and then they also
their
like
clicks, man. It's
where like
another part of the game.
they exploit their fan base because it's mostly children, and they're like, oh, download our app. And it's like, it's not a free app. You have to pay like a membership or whatever for it. And they're like, oh, we can't afford it. And it's all like, oh, well, all our true fans, you know, are out there and they pay for our stuff. And
Well, some of them have been getting in
they
trouble
guilt trip
for
these kids.
doing kind of disingenuous things like that.
Yeah, they should.
Like knowing, yeah. I mean, actually, one of them. So I watch The Amazing Race, and one of them was on The Amazing Race when he was a teenager because he used to be like a Vine kid or whatever. What was his name? Cole something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he went on there with his mom. And his whole thing was like, oh, it's like very wholesome or whatever. And then I guess a couple years later, like, you know how they do in those communities sometimes, like, so fast. So he met the girl of his dreams, got married, had a kid. Like, it felt like maybe a year or two, I think. The whole thing. I move much slower. My name is... I look like molasses because I move as such. And so but then from there, he pivoted everything into a family channel. So before, where he's like doing stupid pranks and stuff, now he's doing all this family content.
Or he's pranking his kids.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, they don't do anything. They're actually very boring. And but then they create these clickbait titles to get people to watch them go to the farmer's market or something. It's like, yo, I don't need to watch you pick fruit. Why are these
a
many
vlog at
people
that point,
watching you
I guess.
pick fruit and getting organic honey? Go do it. Go buy honey if it's that important.
You gotta.
People like to waste their lives doing different things.
You gotta watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix. Man, I think that might answer a lot of your question.
Oh, like or the way that the algorithms work, where that's just what, like, you end up falling into a YouTube hole where that's the only thing that they recommend to you. So then you just become into it because that's all that's coming to you. I mean,
Sometimes
I feel like my feed on YouTube is pretty diverse, but then I feel like sometimes there'll be slumps where I'm not getting recommended anything that I want to watch.
Well, some people get recommended the same thing because it's always funny to like click on a recommended video and then you see it, but then you go down to the comments and somebody on the top comments will be like, well, I'll see you guys next year when YouTube's algorithm puts us all together again.
Yeah. But also the thing that I also think, like to corroborate that documentary is, so I watch right-wing outlets and stuff just to kind of get an idea of what where their heads at and what they're consuming, like what the right-wing outlets are saying, to get an idea of why people would think the way they do if that's what they're consuming.
Oh, that's why you're like getting all those like, you know, the same feeds that chomos get.
What is a chomo? You've been saying that today.
Actually,
Sorry.
Yeah.
It means child molester.
Oh my god.
It's just another funny way of saying that. Shout out to Eric Andre because that's where I got it from.
Oh god.
Yeah, a bunch of chomos out there. Crazy world, you know?
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, back to right wings.
So, but because of watching Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder here and there,
all the time.
they offer me so much Fox stuff and all this other kind of stuff. They were doing it for the YouTube algorithm was offering me so much, but I was watching just as much more left-leaning stuff. But then, actually, after watching like a handful of Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder videos, they stopped pushing TYT or the Young Turks stuff to me. So they don't, or I don't know how it's built, but it doesn't feel like it is open to being even if you seek an even level of both.
Going back after that and like searching for all the like more left-leaning stuff.
Yeah.
To see if it will like it'll reverse in any way, shape, or form.
Wait, no. I mean, I guess I guess against my own point, it has become a little bit more balanced. But I think it took probably a year because I remember
the algorithm's thinking, oh, this guy's starting to get interested in whatever thing. Let's give him more of it.
Yeah. Well, also there's also some center-leaning people that I don't know how they dictate where they fall that I watch. But there's this, and I guess it's an ad. I guess it depends on when they're running their ads because Steven Crowder and this other girl come up on my shit a lot. But then, we're coming up, she's coming up a lot now. But it's when their ads are running a lot.
Is this because I get this.
The conservative girl?
Conservative girl that talks about just conservative stuff.
Yeah.
I get that ad a lot.
That's weird. That like
I get that
everything you guys are like kind of getting is more, you know, right leaning towards it because it's crazy because, you know, something that Al Gore, like, I didn't think him being in charge of everything would give everything to the right, you know, especially when it has to do with his dancing skills.
What?
Algorithm.
What the fuck?
Al Gore's rhythm.
Oh my god.
The YouTube Al Gore's rhythm.
This is like another level of like dad joke. Like this is literally where we're gonna go. Like what they're gonna consider dad jokes
more left
from
coming out.
Oh god.
Al Gore's rhythm.
Oh, that was something else, Henry. That was something else.
Oh shit.
Oh man. All right. Well,
I was really reaching for that one.
Yeah, dude. Hey.
You made it.
Well, you caught us.
Thanks
Right
for
on the chin. I think that's a good spot to. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on down to the east side.
Al Gore's rhythm. Oh, I found a seed.
Uh-oh.
I think it's time for us to rhyme. I need to improvise a song for the improv section.
I think you're doing so right now.
That was one of the things I thought about, is just speaking in rhymes all the times.
What? Let's go. Improv, welcome to theater camp. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
We were doing like a theme or something.
We're canoeing. It's nighttime. I'm a scout leader who's clearly in over his head, who's been drinking. Zach's 13 years old,
God damn it.
just discovering Blink-182. And
So this is in the early 2000s?
yeah. And then you're
Oh, this is like
actually-
when we were this age.
Yes.
2003.
But I'm a older camp counselor,
Okay.
Boy Scout leader.
What is Alex again? What am I?
You're in the back of the canoe,
Mhm.
and you're actually, how to navigate the stars and stuff, but you have to compete with a drunk, entitled scout leader, and then also emo teenage Zach.
Okay. And scene.
Isn't this great, kids?
Yeah. Scoutmaster, this is. It's great being out here in the outdoors. Scoutmaster Thielen. Oh,
What'd you call me?
your
What'd that nerd
burps,
say to me, Zach?
I don't care.
Scoutmaster. Your
I
burps
don't
smell
care.
very familiar.
I bet they do.
Can we just go back?
It smells like when my mom's drinking wine at nighttime.
Oh shit! You hear that?
I think he's just.
Have you kids ever seen the movie Deliverance?
I think
He sounds just like my
Deliverance.
dad. I hate this. I don't want to be here.
Zach, you gotta buck up. We're out here in the great outdoors, man.
I'm in way over my head
I
here.
want to play Xbox. I want to play with my friends. I want to be out here in the great outdoors.
Kid, we all want to play with your mom's sex box.
That's inappropriate, Scoutmaster Thielen.
What the fuck?
Who said that?
What? Nobody said anything.
Was that a bear?
What? I don't think that they're
I'm
actually
messing with you, Zach.
Scoutmaster, you're getting water all over me and my new binoculars.
Oh
Wow,
shit!
this dude smells like my dad, and he sounds like my dad, so he's drunk.
Listen, Zach, you gotta do
I'm drunk.
you gotta do me a solid. You gotta take this paddle.
Wait, Zach, you said that you think he's drunk?
Eh,
Oh, this kid does it. This kid's a real sharp kid. You know that?
That might make sense. Scoutmaster, I don't think that we're going the right way.
See, I told you.
What are you
guys
talking
I
about?
didn't
Look at
wanna do
Haley's
this.
Comet. Comes
I left
once
my
every
iPod
70
at
years.
That's not Haley's Comet, Scoutmaster. From the
That's Halle Berry's comet.
I never seen that in zoo
You seen
books.
Swordfish?
My mom said she's gonna send me off to camp, so I wouldn't have to deal with my drunk dad. And yeah,
You
that's-
kids seen Swordfish?
Your life sounds really sad, dude.
Have you kids seen
Whatever.
Swordfish yet?
What? The one with the
The Halle Berry's tit. That's the constellation we're following.
what?
I don't think.
Is that the one with that
dude?
dude, that Scientologist?
Yeah, Hugh
the-
Jackman.
No.
You kids like Wolverine?
That's so lame.
What?
These kids don't know
He's
anything
not,
anymore.
Wolverine's not lame. He has adamantium claws, Zach.
Oh my god, you guys are so old. Ugh,
Old. I'm a year younger than you.
you're so boring.
This
Get
kid listens
outta
to The
here,
Cure.
nerd.
What do you like?
I like-
What is so interesting about the stuff that you like, Zach?
It's cool.
What makes it cool? That they're whining and wailing? I
Oh,
like.
hey, you
I,
don't talk about Blink-182 like
what
that.
are you talking? Oh my god!
Hey, kids,
What's-
kids.
They can't even remember their own age. At least I'm listening to content that has substance. Bare naked ladies are hilarious.
What are you listening to? Like Barney?
Kids,
The
you're
bear
both-
naked
I love
ladies.
you love me. Yeah, you're.
I'm too mature to
fine.
be
no
phased
shit.
by some stupid teasing like that.
Stop talking! The bears can hear you!
What? Scoutmaster, Are you okay? You kind of look like my
Do you see that moose?
You look like you're acting like my cousin after he ate the extra mushrooms at the barbecue last time.
Now what you do, kid? What you do is that you get a little knife and you get yourself a toad, and you pop those little pimples in the back of the toad's back on that knife, and then you heat that knife up, until it bakes up into a nice little crust, and you scrape off that crust into a nice little bowl, and you smoke that bowl, kid. And you ever ride the toad?
Is that?
Give me back that paddle.
From Angry Beavers?
I tell you one thing, your mom's got an angry beaver.
I think we need to put our differences aside and try to figure out a way out of this mess.
Then, before you know it, kids, you're just divorced.
I miss my Xbox and my iPod.
We all missed your mom's Xbox.
And I don't...
All the other Scoutmaster canoes, have been long gone. We've been alone in these waters for the last 47 minutes.
I told you this was
What are you kids
lame.
complaining about? Look at that. It's
We're complaining about
what's
the
that
fact
constellation, boy? You got the badge for it?
the Big Dipper.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show your mom a Big Dipper, kid.
This guy, man.
You kids cold?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry.
Well, here you go. That'll solve everything.
I'm not old enough to drink.
Well, whoa. I didn't realize I was in a canoe full of, little negative Nancy's.
You are.
I thought we were a part of the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Come on, Zach.
Shut up, nerd.
Oh my God. Well, you know what?
A couple of Girl Scouts over here.
See, my dad never does this.
Yeah,
Warm you right up. That'll put hair on your pecker. Oh, shit. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, I don't.
You hear that? No, shut up.
You're an alcoholic.
I don't care who Al is, but you need to be quiet there, Alexander. Because you're the only sober one here, apparently. Could you hear that noise?
Yes.
That was gross.
It's leaves rustling.
That was,
I
What are
think
those laser dots doing on your head? Oh shit, there's a fucking predator out here.
this is not
I'm
real.
pretty sure
There's a fucking predator out here.
That's
Arnold
not-
Schwarzenegger's not going to save us. There's no Donald Glover.
he has had to.
Was
He's
it Danny
definitely
Glover?
done more than just drink the alcohol out of that flask. This dude
See,
is
I told
high.
my mom when I was getting dropped off at the camp, I don't want to do this. It's not a good idea. Let's just go to Disneyland
This
without
is-
Dad. And now, here I am,
What makes
stuck in a
people-
boat with a nerd and a drunk,
Stop calling me a
person.
nerd.
and we're lost. We're going to die. I'm never going to see my Xbox.
You're a nerd. We used to be best friends in the 5th grade, and now you grew your hair and you listen to some whiny ass music. You used to love the Bare Naked
Shit.
Ladies. Now you're a fucking asshole, Zach. That's what you are. You're.
I just got my first pube.
You're a fucking asshole. Just because you got a new
Oh my God.
pubic hair doesn't. It doesn't matter.
You kids arguing just reminds me of my Donna.
My friend Naveed is
Where is
Persian, and
she?
he got pubes in the 3rd grade. All of them.
We're going to die.
Oh shit.
I'm going to die. And I'm never
Just 'cause
going
you-
to feel a boob. I'm never gonna
shit.
Feel a boob.
You see that, kids?
What?
It's a fucking waterfall.
You're not
are the
serious, right?
worst camp counselor. This is why they shouldn't let fucking 20-year-olds be in charge of 13-year-olds.
You gotta ride that wave,
You're
baby.
not
No.
much better.
I'm coming,
Oh
Donna.
God, we're gonna die, Mama.
13-year-olds should not be able to. Oh shit!
That was about as bad as Pirates of the
Wait!
Caribbean.
Oh, where'd the nerd go?
Help! Let me back in.
Oh, we gotta go back for him. He's dying.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Oh shit! You gotta pull it. Pull me in.
Whoa.
You just dragged me. Oh, my knees are hitting all these rocks. You gotta pull me in.
Hey, quit pulling me off, kid.
Grab the
Use your upper
sides.
body
Grab
strength.
the sides.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Help him! Help me!
I'm not going in that water.
You're the
Someone has to stay with the boat.
Hey kids, just remember, you could always just eat my body.
We're never doing anything with
Oh.
you again.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
Fuck! I'm all fucking wet. Why'd you let go of the paddle? Now it's in the fucking. Oh my god!
Hey.
You guys are the fucking worst.
Hey, you got that swimming merit badge, don't you?
I don't think I have.
Oh, fuck.
I just learned what hate feels like. I hate you guys.
I think we're gonna die.
Hey,
But,
shut up and
yeah.
make a fire.
We are gonna die, Zach. And you're gonna be the first one to fucking go.
No.
I'm the one with the pocket knife. And you're the one with the easy to cut flesh. You
can't
fucking
call that a
loser.
knife.
And this dude's a fucking alcoholic. He's gonna taste disgusting. Fuck you both.
You know, I'm bouncing.
Oh
Right?
shit!
Yeah,
Look,
I'm not-
it's a UFO.
You don't even know how to
asshole.
start a fuck. Oh shit! That's
Wait, what?
that's the first thing you've been right about all night.
Oh, jeez.
Oh fuck!
I'm coming, Donna.
Who the fuck is Donna? And scene. That was interesting.
Why would you give kid alcohol?
You're cold.
Hard alcohol.
You're cold.
I spit it up
Man, you're
immediately.
Yeah, you suck. Both of you guys really suck.
They
You
told
suck.
me
You're
to play.
You didn't even know any constellations to help us out.
He said the Big
No, I'm
Dipper.
kidding. I'll show you a big.
Yeah, dude, you were just making fun of our moms and stuff.
Oh man, that was a pretty good time. All right, so Chronicles of
Can you do
Reddit.
that thing where you like, you know?
I decided to do something a little different. I went to the Ask Reddit subreddit on Reddit and scoured it and looked for some questions that I thought were one, funny, interesting, or I don't know, just thought would be fun to talk about. So in no particular order. I guess we're going to do this one first. Someone asked on Reddit, and this one got a lot of rewards. And I also wanted to go through some of the comments too for some of these, because I think we would find them enjoyable and maybe find something to talk about. But anyways, to start, this person wrote and asked, people who have came close to dying, what were your last thoughts? What do you think your last thoughts would be right before you die?
I mean, it depends on how I'm gonna die. But if it was like a traditional in the bed, oh fuck, death, it would be.
I'm falling. Oh, I'm falling.
Okay.
Oh God.
If I fell off a mountain, my last thought would probably be like, "You dumb motherfucker,"
That's
and then or if I was on my deathbed, it'd probably be like, "Wow, I didn't do shit with my life," or "Oh man, it's so great, so many people are here." But it means I'm dying so first. It's fucked up. I thought I was healthier than this. Ugh.
Or for some people, it's like, I'm gonna eat all the hot dogs and beat this world record.
Oh, those are like cardiac arrests.
Or this dude's gun is pretty dirty. You should clean the barrel.
That's pretty funny. What about you? What do you think your last thought would be?
I think my last thoughts would be something like, oh my God! No! No! Hide the children! Hide the children! No, they're coming to the front door! Oh God! Oh no! Get the kids out! Oh my God, the knife was in me! The knife was in!
Oh God! So you think you're gonna get murdered, huh?
Or like a mob of people are gonna swarm.
Your house and children.
Or another thing that you could be, saying or thinking when you're getting killed is,
Jeez.
I wish I had oxygen right now. Anyway, aside from being murdered, what would I think of? I don't know. That what Alex said earlier was like, yeah, depends on how you're dying. But
yeah, because
but no, I as me screaming, I'm falling and stuff. I remember my grandpa screaming that when he was on his deathbed.
Oh, really?
And some people say that like when you're like that close to death's door, you feel like the expanse of the universe, and it
The
does
tunnel
feel
effect,
like
huh?
it does feel like you're falling or something.
I felt like that in dreams, like falling into an abyss, a never-ending. Like it felt like it was never-ending. That's interesting. And so are some of these comments.
What were some? What else were people saying? I'm sorry to.
Sorry for what?
I'm just thinking of all the things I just did.
Well, the
I'm
first
sorry
one.
if anyone's loved ones, if those were their last thoughts or words.
Well, I think this question we're asking the people that came close to dying. So most of the people that are answering are alive. The first one is, oh shit. The first one is, oh shit, my sister had to see me drown. I felt pretty calm about it though.
Oh, wow.
The next one is, your shoe is untied. And for reference, it says, I said that to my dad before promptly falling down a 20-foot cliff into the underbrush. Broken arm, fractured skull, ruptured kidney. Woke up 2 weeks later to my dad saying thanks for letting him know his shoe was untied, as he could have tripped. So his last thought was, your shoe's untied, to his dad so he wouldn't trip, and then he fell off a cliff.
Wow.
Your shoes untied.
Fuck.
Yeah, because when you start falling like down a cliff, you just got to ball up and hope for the best.
Another one was nothing, blacked out. But my thought before that was happening was something like, I shouldn't have gone out today.
Now that I think about it, I think I have like
Then
kind
some
of
dude's mom ran me over with his car, and I was looking rough as guts.
either. I think I kind of have a survival brain though. So if it's something like falling down something, I think my thinking would be all the little things that I can do to mitigate
As much damage.
death. So I would probably keep trying stuff all the way until I'm incapacitated.
Like grabbing shit,
You know,
trying to stop your fall.
because when I did fall off a mountain, like it felt like kind of slightly slow motion enough for where my brain was acting fast enough where I was like, grab the thing, grab this, and then because you don't want to keep falling sideways, so trying to figure something out. So my body kind of functioned.
Probably like the
So I was thinking
mega
of that.
rush of adrenaline.
Yeah. So I was able to pad my fall pretty good considering. Because if I was just a flailer, I probably would have broken something.
Yeah.
Like a arm again.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think the closest I came to dying was on the road. But like, you don't really think, you just kind of focus on it, on like kind of what's happening, because it's like about 4 car lengths ahead of me and like 2 lanes to my right. I just see like a car kind of like drifting. And this was like after night shoots, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, fuck.
Road was pretty packed. It was like right when the 5 is turning into the 405. And I just saw a car drifting. And I was like, what the fuck? Then I like looked in my rear view to make sure no one was to my left. So I started like going to the left too. He started like smacking cars and shit. And I was like, oh, fuck. And all those cars that he smacked, I just started zooming up and just like try to get around him.
Shit.
Like right when I got around one of them. Cause like, I think someone either had passed out or every other car that he hit, they got hit and they just kind of started veering off in whatever
Lost
direction they
control,
were hit in. Almost like they're like, what? What's going on? And the second I passed one of the cars, like they just smashed into the left, like guardrail, and like just went. And I looked back, and 2 cars were doing that, and I was just like, oh fuck. And
Holy
just like
shit.
my heart was like just going and stuff, but like I was just happy I was awake, and
Yeah.
I saw that like starting to happen, and I was like, I'm gonna get the fuck over.
Damn.
And it
Where,
was like
where
one of
were you
those.
going?
I was heading home from work. It was.
Oh shit.
You coming down from Santa Cruz or something?
Yeah.
Did you
I
call
remember getting
anybody or
home.
you just went home?
I ended up calling coworkers because there's still people that were gonna head home, and I was like, "Hey, I just saw a really bad pile up on the freeway." They're like, "Oh shit, oh shit!" And like I called one of them was like the 80s, and they're like, "Oh shit, did you report it?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." And I got and they call the cops. I was like, "Okay, cool," and I just remember like not being able to go to sleep. And I got home at like probably like 5:20. It was like right after that, and I was just like,
That's nuts.
but I didn't think of anything. I was just like,
Oh god.
It's survival mode, you know, sometimes.
Well, I feel like some people are built with like not built with, but have trained themselves to be more alert when they're not fully focused. And I think that is also kind of linked to people who are able to, unless they're super tired, but generally wake up at the same time around the same time every day, just with their body clock.
mm-hmm.
So I think some people are more alert, subconsciously more alert than others, for sure.
Mm.
And it's not, and I feel like part of that is perhaps martial arts training type stuff, and also just like mental workouts, and some of that stuff happens subsequently based on how you were brought up, I guess, too.
Possibly.
And you got something you want to share, ZZ Ack?
Yeah, I'm just reading some of these.
What else? I'm say?
I thought this one was pretty funny. It goes, "My throat feels weird. My gums are itchy. And blackness like a deep sleep. Woke up a bit later, found out I was allergic to crab the hard way."
Damn,
shit.
that sucks.
There's another one up here. This one.
Does this crab taste funny to you?
This one goes, "As I was getting the Heimlich, I remember thinking how embarrassing it would be to die at a Renaissance fair."
Oh wait, what did it say?
These were edits. One of the edits says, "It was the day before my 29th birthday, so I also remember being disappointed. I want to going to make it to 30. I'm assuming they say I wasn't going to make it to 30.
Actually, I had another instance where where I experienced a potential
When you got hit by the
feeling of
car?
that. Yeah, when I got hit by the car, I remember my first thought was, this fool's gonna stop really close to me. And then I was like, because I was like, there's no way this fool's just gonna go through me. I was like, dude, he better stop soon. He's gonna get kind of close. And then as I was being hit, I was like, oh fuck, I bet it was like, oh shit, am I getting fucking hit right now? And then as it was like, my hands hit the thing, I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, I just remember being in the air and like kind of span, and then I looked into the sky and I was like, so for a second there's just like it was just all white. I was like, did I just fucking die? No, it's the fucking floor. Oh. And I was like, oh fuck.
That's so funny.
And then for a second I was like, I remember for a second I was like, what if my shit's twisted and then I don't know it yet because the pain hasn't registered, but my neck is like twisted back. I better stand up to make sure. And I shot up to make sure that my whole body was intact. And I was like, I guess I'm alive. I'm fine. I'm good. And then the guy's like, oh, are you okay? Yeah, I think so. And then he's like, okay, cool. And then he left. And then I was like, oh, where's my fucking skateboard? Oh, fuck. My foot is fucking hot.
Your shoe.
Where's
was
my
off.
fucking shoe? And then my shoe is in the lawn. that was like on the corner house, and I collected my shoe and shit. But yeah,
It's funny.
as I recall, those were my shots. But then I like also was able to collect, and I didn't even think to do it, but I just had such a vivid recollection of the whole instance that I was able to remember, like 4 of the digits from his license plate, the make and model of his car, the color, and different attributes to it. So then when my dad asked me, he had like a really good description to find it, and he was able to find the guy.
That's good. I mean, that guy's really lucky that, like, you know, he didn't hit you in a way to where your head hit the floor.
Yeah.
You could be like this guy.
What?
It said his first thought is kind of similar to your situation, actually. His thought was, shit, wasn't the car that hit me white? As I'm looking down at a car underneath me. I'd been hit hard enough, I bounced over the car that hit me and had enough airtime to clear the second one. Props to the driver of the third vehicle. He must have stood on the damn brakes the moment he saw me because he brought the cement truck to a stop before it got to me.
Damn.
And apparently, second time I was hit by a car as a pedestrian. Not that it's helped much. I seem to have a car magnet in my ass. And this person replied, you should take it out and just use normal butt plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember going, what the fuck is this guy? He's just going. He's just rolling over my legs. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was like,
I couldn't believe that story. That shit was so nuts.
This guy says, was run over by a bus last year. My thought when I went under the tire was, but it's a Wednesday.
but it's a Wednesday. Hump day. Dum, dum.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. This guy just said, well, fuck. And it was a car accident.
That kind of reminds me of something really dark. Was it you that, or was it a comedian, or was it you that said, how fucked up would it be if on a street that you take to go home every day, if your daughter got hit or got killed by a car on that street, and to prevent that from happening in the future, they put a speed bump, and every time you roll over it,
It reminds you of
it reminds you of your daughter.
That sucks. That would suck.
That sounds like a pretty dark joke that maybe I could have thought of, but I don't want to take credit from anybody.
Because I remember hearing it a long time ago, and I just remembered that. It was like I remember it being said around when I got hit. So I don't know if you said it or you heard it and told me.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. That's terrible. But good, because no more other babies are going to be dying there, hopefully, with the installation of the speed bump.
All right, so now we got to go eat stuff with bum tongues. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us on Camp Oddwood, Odd Squad.
Wait,
we love you like family. You're family to
What's a
us
bum
because
tongue?
it's only 10 What?
You said a bum tongue?
Bum tongue?
Bum?
Our taste buds are going to get fucked up.
Oh, because,
Bye-bye. Me love
See-
you long time.
See you guys later, Odd Squad. Camp Oddwood out the house. Look at that muscle. Bye.
Look at him. Look at that. Look at that.
Boosh, boosh,
See you next
boosh,
week.
boosh.
See you next week.